Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1954 movie Creature from the Black Lagoon. So in this movie, a group of scientists encounter a amphibious humanoid creature named Gillman, and are trying to capture him, and also trying to get away from him when he starts attacking them. Anyway, this was my first time seeing this movie. It was one that I'd been really looking forward to seeing for a long time. I had first heard about it when I was a kid and had seen clips of it, but never saw the full movie until yesterday. And I got to say, this movie is pretty good. I don't think it's quite as good as a lot of people say it is, but I don't think it's a terrible movie either. It's just a really entertaining movie for the most part, and I didn't know it, but this movie was made to be in 3D, and you can kind of tell it a little bit. It's not as in your face as like Friday the 13th Part 3D was, but you could tell, I could tell, like with the camera work and stuff, there was something really off about this movie, and finding out afterwards, it's like, yeah, it totally makes sense why some of those shots were done the way they were. Like there was a lot of scenes where the Gillman's hand is like popping out of the water and stuff, and it has like really loud jump scary music. It's like really over dramatic music and stuff that is like, yeah, it makes sense now why they were doing it that way, because the movie was filmed in 3D and that was part of the effect of it, I'm guessing. But I thought it was a pretty good movie for the most part. It had a pretty decent story. The cast were all really good in here, especially Julia Adams. She just kind of stole the show when she was on screen. But both Ben Chapman and Rico Browning, who play the the Gillman, are really good in here too. I think they do a good job playing the characters, but all of the main cast in here are great. They all fit their roles really well, and the sets and stuff of this movie were some of the best in the Universal Monster franchise. It has some really good sets and stuff in here, and a lot of really cool underwater shots and stuff of the characters swimming and Gillman swimming and stuff. It looks really cool, and I'm kind of curious to see what it would have looked like in 3D, especially like 50s 3D, because I never got to experience that. But I think this is a fun movie. It's not one of my most favorites out of the Universal Monster movies, but I think it's pretty entertaining, and I always enjoyed it quite a bit this time. And it's one that I've been really wanting to see and everything. I'll be reviewing the other two movies in the franchise over the next week or so. Sorry I've been kind of behind on these Universal Monster movies, just been busy with a lot of things going on between work and my girlfriend, so that's why I hadn't done this one or the rest of these Universal Monsters. I'm going to try to get them all finished off within the next week or so. But all in all, I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was a blast for the most part. Like I said, it's kind of corny. The effects and stuff are kind of cheesy, but the Gillman costume really doesn't look all that bad, really. It holds up pretty well, and it was a fun time, and the acting in here is also, like I said, it's good, but there's also parts where they're like really over dramatic when they see it and they're screaming and stuff. It's just kind of amusing. But yeah, so I say I'd give Creature from the Black Lagoon a 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it's definitely one of the best out of the monster movies, but it's also not one of my most favorites either. Like I like it a lot, but it's not one of my most favorites because there's so many others that I liked more than it. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.